Hello and welcome to kind of a different video this week. Now, the format of my content is not going to change. However, for reality TV, I don't really think we need a second-by-second breakdown with a script and all the screenshots, so I'm going to loosen up a little bit on these videos, experiment with some unscripted content as well, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, this week's Bachelorette episode 2 starts with Charity and Aaron going on a date. She arrives in a convertible and picks him up, and they drive around and they go to the Hollywood Hills. It's a really fun and outdoorsy date. Charity looks stunning as usual. Aaron's looking very attractive. The conversation is flowing. They talk quite a bit about family and how much family means to them. Aaron is respectful, he's smart, he's attractive. They kiss. He's husband material. Meanwhile, back at the house, Brayden's earrings are kind of stealing the show, and I don't know if I mean that in a good way. I've never liked earrings on a man. Joey, the tennis pro, is being so adorable today. He's really looking forward to spending some time with Charity. Anyway, we head back to Aaron and Charity's date, and she has organized a live singer for them, and they're slow dancing and kissing. There's so much kissing on the show, oh my god. But yeah, it's all good. The next day we have a group date, and the group date is going to be dodgeball on the beach. 2 teams, they wear Speedos. Thank goodness the tall Brooklyn guy is there. Hot John, the data scientist, is also there. I didn't watch the game though, it was a little bit boring. I don't like sports. Later, Charity and Brayden spend some time again together. He's wearing pearl earrings this time, and I don't know, I guess I'm kind of getting used to him with the earrings. He's still a no from me though. What I said last week stands. I think that he's a player. He's super giddy. He says that he's crushing on Charity, giving it all the positive signs, and they kiss. I don't know though, I think I'm going to need her to take a minute away from Brayden and focus on some of the guys that she hasn't spent time with yet. Only because I don't think she's going to end up with him, so this feels like it's wasting time, kind of. Brayden as well is not getting along with the guys. It's the same thing that Charity's brother had mentioned last week. He's just kind of immature and he comes across as very, full of himself. The bald guy with a beard, who has a kid as well, gets a separate date with Charity, and he tells her that he thinks that some of the guys are just treating this like it's a spring break and they're not serious. So she kind of sets the guys straight. She tells them as a group what it is that she's looking for, and if they're just looking for a fling, then they can leave basically. Charity also spends some time with Hot John the scientist, and she gives him a rose, and they kiss. And then it's time for another activity or game, and 2 women who are on The Bachelor before join in on this game. The longest kiss recorded in Bachelorette history is what they stand to win in the game. So tennis guy Joey is there. He's on his A game. We love it. Tall hot Brooklyn guy is there as well. The anxious dad Spencer is there as well. And then, kind of predictably I guess, she chooses Joey as the winner, and they kiss. Later on at the house, Brayden gets all territorial and weird about the kiss. He's like, I would not have stood there and just watched Charity kiss another guy. This guy seems to be really bad vibes and as though he's forgetting the show that he's on. Joey and Charity have a really nice date, and he talks about how his father came out when he was in grade school, and that even though his parents were divorced, they still showed each other love, and they showed Joey a lot of love, him and his siblings. Anyway, the plan was to vote for everybody black on this show, but Joey's really cute. She gives him a rose, which is really deserved, and they kiss. Of course they kiss. The next day there's a barbecue, and she goes on a date with tall, hot Brooklyn guy. Yes, this is good. He's perfect. I don't think that they kissed though. She has to sit down with Tanner, the mortgage lender guy. I don't know, his name and his job description fit him so well because he just seemed really low-key and attractive and sensible. Then she talks to the blonde guy. What's his name? Sean. He teaches her how to play golf. I mean, it's very cute chemistry, but nothing sizzling yet. Brayden then takes Charity off for a talk to the side, and he tells her how uncomfortable he was. Like, he had a hard time dealing with the fact that she kissed somebody else. She takes it like a charm. She says that she wanted to acknowledge Joey, but at the same time, she knows that there are also a lot of guys. Like, it's just this balancing act that she has to try to do and keep everybody's feelings in mind. I don't know, it kind of felt like he was really mad about it in front of the guys, like playing it up. But now in front of Charity, he's downplaying it. Anyway, they make up. Then Charity has another date with the bald guy. His name is Adrian. And he snitches again. He tells her that Brandon called her classless for having kissed Joey for 4 minutes or something. Adrian is so messy for this, but I mean, she needed to know this, so I'm glad somebody told her. The guys in the house eventually find out that Charity knows because she's kind of in a mood, and Xavier was like, Adrian, why did you have to be such a snitch? Joey thinks that both Adrian and Brayden are too much drama, and they probably both need to go home, which I definitely agree with. In the end, by the time we get to the rose ceremony, shock of all shocks, Charity chooses both Brayden and Adrian. So they live to see another week, and yeah, I'm guessing the bickering is going to go on. And yeah, that's this week's episode of The Bachelor.